Good day everyone! Hello Matalinos! For today's video, I will teach you how to identify a certain equation if it is quadratic or not quadratic. So before we proceed to our lesson, let us first have a review about quadratic equation. Let's talk about quadratic equation. It is an equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where the value of a, b, and c represent real numbers and a must not equal to 0. In a standard form, a must be a positive real number. The solutions to a quadratic equation are called its roots. Meaning to say, when we have a given number or given equation for x squared plus 5x plus 2 equals 0. Since this equation is in the form of quadratic equation, we can now identify the given values of a, b, and c. So the value of a is 4 because 4x squared is the first term. B now is equal to 5 because 5 is the second term. And the last term, which is 2, is now equal to c. C now is equal to 2. In quadratic equation, the graph of quadratic functions shows a parabola. Ibig sabihin, malalaman natin ang quadratic equation to kapag ang graph nito ay parabola. So, meron tayong dalawang types ng parabola graph. Meron tayong parabola opens upward. Meron din naman tayong parabola opens downward. Kahit alin sa dalawang graph na yan ay parehas pa rin parabola. Kapag ginrap natin ang particular table of values ng x and y or domain and range, doon natin malalaman na quadratic equation siya. Isa sa pinakamadaling paraan para malaman na kapag quadratic equation siya ay yung tinatawag nating second degree function. Na kapag ang ating quadratic equation ay meron siyang exponent na 2, malalaman natin na ito ay quadratic equation agad. Example, we have x squared plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. Since ang kanyang highest number of exponent is 2, malalaman natin na ito ay agad na quadratic equation. Malalaman natin na ang isang function kung quadratic ito or hindi sa pamamagitan ng table of values. Kapag gumawa tayo ng table of values, ang kanyang second degree ay makikita natin na mag-i-equal siya kay 2. Kaya ang exponent ng quadratic equation ay 2. Let's have the value of our x now. So, kung ang table of value natin, meron tayong x, y. Sabihin natin ang x natin ay equal siya kay 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ngayon, sa pamamagitan ng function natin na y is equal to x squared plus 1, or pwede natin sabihin na f of x is equal to x squared plus 1, hahanapin natin ngayon ang value ng ating corresponding y. Halimbawa, kapag ang ating x ay equal siya kay 0, ibig sabihin papalitan natin ang value ni x na 0. So, ang mangyayari dito, ang una nating isi-solve ay ang value ni x na equal siya kay 0. So, we have y is equal to x squared plus 1 ang ating given. Ngayon, papalitan natin ang value natin ng x na 0. So, x is equal to 0. Kaya ang mangyayari dito, y is equal to 0 square plus 1. So, any number 0, kapag ang 0, niraise natin siya sa 2 or in-square natin siya, 0 pa rin ang kanyang value. Kaya ang mangyayari, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Ibig sabihin, ang y natin is equal to 1. So, ang ating ordered pair sa first natin is 0 and 1. Ang ating ordered pair ay 0 and 1. Nagagamitin natin mamaya kapag pinlat natin siya. Now, let us proceed to the value of x which is equal to 1. Ang gagawin natin, katulad ng nauna, isa-substitute natin ang value ng x into 1. So, we have x squared magiging 1 square plus 1. So, we have 1 multiplied by 1. We have 1 plus 1. Y now is equal to 2. So, ang ating y ay equal siya kay 2. Yung ating ordered pair, kapag ang value natin ng x natin ay 1, ang ating y ay 2. Paano naman kapag ang value ng x natin ay equal siya kay 2? So, same na nauna, y is equal to 2 raised to 2 plus 1. So, 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4 plus 1. So, we have 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Y now is equal to 5. So, ang ating ordered pair ay 2 and 5. Paano naman kapag ang ating value ng x ay equal siya kay 3? Kapag equal siya kay 3, let us substitute the value of x into 3. Y is equal to 3 square plus 1. So, we have y is equal to 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1. So, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. The value of our y is equal to 10. Ngayon, ang ating ordered pair ay 3 and 10. Last, but definitely not the least. Paano naman kapag ang value ng ating x ay equal siya kay 4? So, we have y is equal to 4 square plus 1. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1. 16 plus 1 is equal to 17. So now, the value of our y is 17. So, ang ating ordered pair ay 4 and 17. Malalaman natin na kapag ang isang function ay quadratic equation siya or quadratic function siya kapag ginrap natin siya at ang nabuong graph ay parabola. Let's draw it. Let's graph it. So, example, we have Cartesian coordinate plane. So, we have our x-axis or the x-coordinate plane. And then, we have y-axis sa taas, the value. Okay? So, the origin, which is 0, 0. So, ang pinakamalaki nating value kanina ay, ang pinakamalaking given number natin ay 17. So, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, meron na tayong Cartesian coordinate plane. So, dito sa quadrant 1 natin, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4, matatandaan natin na sa quadrant 1, ang value ng x natin ay positive, at ang value ng y natin must be positive. Sa quadrant 2 naman, ang value ng ating x ay negative at ang value ng ating y must be positive. Sa quadrant 3 naman, ang value ng ating x ay negative at ang value ng ating y is negative also. Sa quadrant 4 naman, ang value ng ating x ay positive at ang value ng ating y is negative. So ngayon, igagraph natin sila gamit ang kanilang ordered pairs. So we have the first ordered pair 0 and 1. Ang ating x ay 0 at ang ating y is 1. So nandito ang kanyang plot. So we have 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Next, ang ating susunod na ordered pair ay 1 and 2. So we have 1 and 2. Nandito siya. Ito ang 1 and 2. Next, ang ating third na ordered pair ay 2 and 5. So we have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Itatapat lang natin siya. Dito ang 2 and 5. Next, ang ating pang-apat, which is 3 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 10, pataas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Itatapat lang natin siya doon sa 3. Next, we have 4 going to 17. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 17, this 1. So kung mapapansin nyo, kapag nag-start tayo kay 0, pataas yan. Pataas ang graph. Ngayon, kapag tinuloy pa natin siya, pwedeng mangyaring graph niya is ganito. So parabola siya. Okay? So this function is a quadratic function. Tingnan natin ang ating table of values. So, meron tayong 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 5, 3 and 10, 4 and 7. Pag sinabi natin second degree function, ibig sabihin, the difference of the y, kailangan mag-equal siya kay 2 sa pagdating natin ng second degree. Paano yon? We have 2 minus 1, the answer is 1. We have 5 minus 2, the answer is 3. We have 10 minus 5, the answer is 5. We have 17 minus 10, the answer is 7. We have 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. Lahat ng ating sagot sa dulo ay 2. Kasi nga, quadratic equation ang binigay nating function. Now, mag-proceed naman tayo sa mga equation na kailangan muna nating isolve bago nating malaman na quadratic equation siya. Let's have an example. We have 2x multiplied by x minus 8 is equal to 24. So, since si 2x ay nasa labas, siya ang ating i-distribute. So, we have 2x multiplied by x. The answer is 2x squared. 2x multiplied by negative 8. The answer is negative 16x equals 24. So, ang ating equation na 2x squared minus 16x is equal to 24 is a quadratic equation since na meron na tayong exponent na 2. Pero, para ma-identify natin ang value ni a, b, and c, we need first transform this equation into standard form. So, pag tinransform natin siya into standard form, the right side must be equal to 0. So, si 24, ililipat natin siya ng side or kailangan natin siyang ilipat ng boundary. So, pag any number na niilipat natin sa boundary or equal sign, napapalitan ang kanyang value or napapalitan ang kanyang sign. So, we have 2x squared minus 16x. Si 24, kapag nilipat sa kabila, magiging negative 24 equals 0. So, now, using this equation, we can now identify the value of a, b, and C. Our A now is the first term. Kung ano ang numerical coefficient, siya ang ating ilalagay. The numerical coefficient in the first term is 2, kaya ang value ni A is 2. How about the second term? Ang kanyang numerical coefficient ay negative 16, kaya ang value ng V natin ay negative 16. And sa C naman, ang third term natin is negative 24, kaya negative 24 is our C. Let's proceed to our second example. So we have 8x minus 2 is equal to x squared. Obviously, this equation is a quadratic equation. Dahil may nakita tayong exponent na 2, kaya automatically, this is quadratic equation. Pero ang tanong, pwede na ba natin agad i-identify si ABC without converting this equation into standard form? Pwede naman, pero mahihirapan tayo. So para mapadali ang ating pagsosolve, let us first convert it into standard form. So, pag sinabi natin standard form, the right side must be equal to 0. Dapat walang value ang nasa right side. So si x squared, ililipat natin sa kabilang side. Okay? So, kapag nilipat natin siya sa kabilang side or kabilang barangay, mapapalitan ang kanyang value or sign. So, we have 8x minus 2 equals, using this equation, x squared minus 5x is equal to x squared minus 25. Obviously, we can say that this is quadratic equation. Pero teka, hindi lahat ng may second degree or second exponent ay matatawag na nating quadratic equation. Kailangan muna nating i-prove na kung ang equation na to ay quadratic or hindi sa pamamagitan ng solving or transposition. So we have x squared minus 5x. Magre-remain na sila sa side na yan. So this x squared, kapag nilipat sa kabila, magiging negative. So we have x squared minus 5x minus x squared, and then this negative 25, pag nilipat sa kabila, magiging positive. So we have positive 25 equals 0. Ngayon, i-arrange natin sila. So we have x squared minus x squared minus 5x plus 25 equals 0. Ngayon, si x squared, pag minus natin kay negative x squared, sila ay makakancel na, or the answer is 0. So we have negative 5x plus 25 equals 0. So this equation is not a quadratic equation. This function is not a quadratic equation. Thank you, matalinos. I hope that you have learned something today. See you on my next video tutorial. I hope that you have learned something today. Bye-bye!